we are going to take up questions. Okay, so I have a lot of questions basically. So yeah, if your question match with my questions, just drop that question, and if you have any other question, just raise your hand, and we basically ask the question to Manish. Okay. So, Manish, the few things I want to ask with you, first of all, how you started this journey? I mean, when you started this journey, what are the why it required like you have to build this payment infra, or you have to scan your face and do the payment? What is the need? I mean, when this idea clicks in your mind, what, why, and why you started?
Okay.
I just have one.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. So simply, I would say when you like, I was doing a job. I was so guys, I'm an interior designer previously. So I was working with companies, and due to that, I need to stay long back in office to work on the few project things, and I have faced often this problem whenever I came out of the office. I found my phone is not able to the charge and particularly, so I couldn't book a cab or somewhere, or go and buy food something. So I had to ask for the help in a restaurant, so I charge my phone so I can pay the bills. So this is how we used to do jugaad thing in my later. And then I got idea, like think something like, why not someone like in an ATM try to fix something so people can go and scan their face, or or thumb, so and they can withdraw some cash to the ATM. So this is how the whole idea came from my pain point and here. And again, similar sort of experience had with us Fidos as well. She was stuck in a like a late night and couldn't call to anyone, and even not able to book any cab or something. And so this is how we came across and try to solve this problem. So this is how the origin story began of Tansorpay. Yeah.
Cool. So, Manish, another question. That's great. I mean, your journey. You tell us. The thing is, like people are doing the payment via UPI that requires certain kind of you can think of phone, or people are doing via card, tap and pay options. Uh, there is another options in phone also like NFC and all. So these are the growing things, and people are widely using. Like in India, the people are using UPIs much more. So basically, do you also see like you have talked with some other customers, or you can think users that are facing the same problem that you are facing? And what are the questions you asked from them first of all, when let's say you have idea like, yeah, this is the problem. Now we have to do user research. Okay, this is the main part when we do some product. So for that, how you do that? I mean, do you go to LinkedIn and ask the questions, or do you directly integrate, or you can think of directly join, or face to face you interact with users and understand their problem? And what is the question you ask basically? Is there any I mean story if you can tell us, that would be great.
Okay. That's a great one. I would say, So in terms of when we approached to the a customer or any potential customer, so the first thing they had their question in their mind, like okay, I need to make a payment with my face, so so someone easily can steal my amount, money from scanning my face only. So the person have it, and this is not a single doubt I had while interacting with the with the customers. It's like a multiple time I have similar thought of like a question, and which is genuine. People are very much scared nowadays due to a lots of phishing and things happening, and which is like a very much real. And so then have to make them understand like how the process actually works. So the things. So we already, of course, we are making it, and we had that sort of analogy, and that's knowledge. So what can bad happen? So first of all, we address those problem constraints where we can solve, and so my customer feels so much secure and so much reliable on us, and they can depend on us like and at any time. So how we solve this problem? First of all, see, someone gonna scan your face, that is true, but not can make a payment, because after scanning your face, you have to enter the GPI pin, then the payment going to be happen. In India, there's a rule: you can't make payment in a one authentications that the RBI has. So again, so we have to follow the same thing. Again, that's something, like a very much valuable adding, nowadays again. So yeah, people can scan your face, but they cannot steal your money. Nothing that can that can't be happen anyway. So that's why they need to enter your PIN. Then that is gonna be like a things proceed. And again, we added one more security layer. No one can like steal your money, just having your photo or your video with them. And again, we have very first layer of security. It is which is like a liveness detection system, which scan or detect whether the user standing in front of it really, or something like a spoofing or something, or video or photos is there. So this is how it's going to be detect and going to eliminate the things.
Understand. So basically, you have deployed, many security layers. That's good. So see, I just got another doubt in this conversation. So basically, let's say people, just give me a minute. Yeah. So let's say people are currently, in India, I don't know, but in US or something, they are doing payment via ring. Basically, there is a ring they will wear in their hands. So they will just touch the ring with a machine and they will do the payment. I don't know. I just saw somewhere, but it's also not required the phone. So how you tackle this problem?
Okay. I'll let me answer this. Okay, see, that's a ring you saw. That is like a NFC based. NFC have like that's particular information in that of your account, and so that's why you're able to make a payment. Again, see, you having your ring with you, that is okay, but not having a phone with you, that is like, okay. But again, what happened if that ring is lost from with you while like a tracking or going somewhere? Again, you are helpless, and so you can't make anything. So this is that.
Okay.
Firdaus, you want to add something?
Was simple, Prince. We didn't want it to depend on any kind of a device. As simple as it is. The idea was very simple. There are a lot of bottlenecks. The main bottleneck is device or a dependency on something. Like take out anything, ATM cards, mobile devices, bank account. You take out anything. You have a dependency on something which you have to carry with you, right? So this is something where we can actually forget, or a lot of things comes, right? That's the reason we came up with an idea. What if you can make a payment with no dependence?
Okay, one more thing. I don't know this is the right question to ask or not, but I got one more question. So basically, let's say I scan my face.
Okay.
I scan my face and do my registration, registration process. And after that, let's say I grow my hair. Okay. And I grow my beard. Now, if I do payment, does this fail or not? I just want to ask this.
No, it doesn't fail, because when we say an authentication, when we are working on an authentication layer of the payment system. So basically, as we know, the PSP and the TSP layer of an a UPI system has been very much stable, and it cannot be tampered or altered or changed anymore. Okay, they are very much secured and everything. Even Ajit Novel, the guy who was behind the UPI, he also said this thing that TSP and PSP layer are very stable. The next thing that we have to work on is an authentication layer, right? So nothing is more secure than your face card or an thumb impression, right? So that's when we came up with an idea of face. So when we go with the facial structure, anytime when you go and you have your mobile also, you have a face ID, right? When you grow a beard or something, it doesn't go like that. You have an Aadhaar ID. It doesn't work out like that. So basically, when you register your face, it actually takes out your retina and face pattern. So AI works like a pattern and your retina. That's the most things that actually scans. That's the reason even if you close your eyes, it doesn't work out. You have to open your eyes so that you can make a payment. So that's exactly how it works. So no matter even if you get thin or you change your body structure and do whatever you need.
I just watch a movie. I'll tell you. This is a Netflix Korean drama series. So I just watch what happened now. Basically they do something like a face recognition or something. I don't know. So basically, in that, na, the person is dead. What the people do here is they will just open their eyes and they will scan this thing. I mean, I don't know
Yes, yes, yes.
about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Just that's the sci-fi. But I don't know. I
Yeah, yeah.
when I have to
So
see it,
there
then
is an also alternative that we have, like, apart from scanning your retina and everything, we have a liveliness detection API. Okay, so this is also built on AI layer and everything. So liveliness detection is something which says whether you are live or not, right? So whether your all those things gets checked, whether you are blinking your eyes and all of those things get checked, that's when the payment
hmm, and
process. So in terms of these things, we have like, these are the questions which also came into our minds when we started building. So it's pretty much valid.
and
Yeah.
so basically, see, I just want to know. Let's say you build this infra with you. So basically, let's say, see, like Stripe, okay, like Stripe have their infra, okay, like payment infra or something. So I just want to know, basically, they are offering the APIs to the other third parties thing. So you are also, guys, you are planning for something like this, like you are do some kind of I don't know IP protection or something, and you can offer the APIs or something to the other third party if you build this thing.
Hello. Manish, you wanna go ahead?
Okay. I couldn't. First, you go for this.
Okay, so basically, yes, we can actually do that, but at present we aren't focusing on anything like that. So the first thing that we are focusing right now is to just get a PSP like, POS devices on market, and start with the payments with the, like, restaurants as well as the cafes, so that we start our like, like um and this thing of payment systems and everything, we slowly want to grab our market. But at present we are not focusing on, like, lending our this authentication layer or something like that. Maybe in future, if we are incorporating our own PSP layer as well as the TSP layer, and that during that time we would be very much able to blend these things with the other things.
Cool, cool, cool. Great. I mean, Manish, you are doing great thing. I mean, definitely it will build something that is matters to people and people are used there. Cool. So I have no questions for now. Now I want to ask the pupils who are in call. Anyone have any question? Just raise your hand, and I will tell you about your name, and you can then start. Just raise your hand. I'll see in your chat. Yeah. First is Ikam Roof. Okay. Yeah. Please go ahead, Ikam. Please go ahead.
Uh, Hi Prince, hi Manish, and hi
Hi,
everyone.
hi.
Right.
How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing great. How you?
I'm great too. So, I joined this call actually late. So, can you guys please tell me like what your startup idea is like in just 10, 20 seconds?
So guys, Mr. Singh, what we're doing, we are making, feasible to, making payments without any device with you. You just go to any shop anywhere and scan your face at that particular pure devices, and you can make a payment without having any devices with you. So yeah, so this is what we're doing. So, we are making a biometric payment system where people can make a payments like this. So this is what we're doing.
Okay, so well, the question with me is like people like there's no one actually today that who doesn't carry a phone.
Yeah.
Like even daily wage worker who is getting like 500 rupees a day,
Yes.
he's actually having like a 4,000 to 5,000 rupees device. And the QR codes that actually exist today, like they're very convenient, everyone has access to them. Even, I was like this, my mind was blown. Even the beggars, I said
Hmm.
them, hey, I don't have any cash. They said, hey, just QR code me. I was like,
Make a
what?
giver.
You are
Yes.
also having a phone, even a beggar, okay? So, like, how will you guys actually shift this? Because people are already very, convenient with what's
I
the
understood. I
current
understood.
payment system. So, how will
Mr.
you
Singh.
actually make them realize that, hey, just
Yes,
use your
Mr. Singh.
face. You
Yes,
don't
yes.
have to actually open the app, put in everything. You just use your face. So, this idea is actually good, but how will you actually make people, um,
convince,
make
right, right.
realize that's actually, useful.
See, Mr. Singh. Actually, first of all, we are not replacing the QR based payment system. Again, I would say, and our solution is offered to the like enterprise level, whether like your DMart, your like supermarkets, and QSR chains, and again malls and hospitals, I would say, and airports, lounges, etc. And again, and for the like and again it will be available for the like for everyone. And again, we are as I told you, we are not replacing the QR based payment system. What we are offering, see, malls and everywhere, when you people start having after shopping, they're having a fuller bag, and sometimes people don't have proper network in their phones, and sometimes people's phone dies with them, due to not charge with their phone. And again, and at that time people are helpless. You can't do anything. If your phone die with you, you can't do anything. And so we are doing what we are doing. We are making up payments invisible for everyone. And so next time, and what we're doing, like we giving liberating from a device based payment system.
Yeah, I got it. I got it. Like you're mainly targeting like, okay, what if
Yeah.
someone phone battery dies anywhere and he's in some important situation? What if somebody doesn't have an internet and you're solving that problem? Okay, just imagine you're sitting in a mall
Mhm.
because you gave me example of a mall. So, for example, you're sitting at a mall, you're eating something, and I'm a scammer, okay? And I know that your app exists. So what I will do is I'll for far away, I'll just scan your face
Mm.
and I can actually steal your money by just scanning your face from very far behind.
Okay, can I answer
Because
this?
your face cannot have, some password or I'm not sure you face if you enter the password. So what if you are standing somewhere
Mm.
and I just scan your face from a distance? That's
Okay.
exposed. I'll literally scam you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, this
So
is
yeah,
again a good
so
question.
so
Even
the thing is that first of all, we have like a two-factor authentications again. Yeah, people can scan your face, but again, they don't have that because that much freedom is having with the vendor only. Normal people will not, will don't have that thing. And so first you scan your face, then you enter your amount, and then before making a payment, you have to enter your UPI pin. So that is two-factor authentication. So no one can steal your money without you.
See, I'll give you a simple example. If someone has your ATM card, will they be able to get your money out of the ATM card? No, right?
If
So it
only, if
always
and only
becomes,
if, if
okay.
and only if the person has my ATM card.
Exactly. So basically, even though if someone has the ATM card, they have to enter a PIN. So any payment mode, you won't be able to make a payment without a two-factor authentication. Okay. So similarly, in our thing, we have a two-factor authentication. Once you scan your face, then you have to enter your PIN. That's when you will be able to process an payment. Unless and until that person actually has your PIN, they won't be able to process the PIN.
Okay,
what do you
like
think about like tap
Uh,
to pay?
So
Tap to pay is something which is marked upon 2,000 rupees,
NFC.
which is actually you already have this kind of features in uh, which I can say like cred, right? So you just use your fingerprints and you can actually take out up to 2,000 rupees from your mobile, or something like that. You actually have those kind of a thing, but when it comes to facial recognition, it doesn't happen, because for any kind of a payment you have to enter your PIN. Since it requires your face, anyone can scan the face, right? So that is the reason the authentication PIN is mandatory for any
So like,
kind of a
what is the difference? Like, why do we need the face recognition? Is it like if we can carry the
yeah,
card
that
and
that's
we
that's
can tap?
actually the main question. Like I'm
yes,
already using Google Pay.
Mhm.
I'm already using Phone Pay. So why
uh,
do I need another
Even
payment app
even we have
for
the
me?
rings, right?
See,
Right now,
okay.
RFID rings are there for
Just let
payment.
me answer this. Okay. So guys, see, you have a Google Pay, you have a Phone Pay, everything works flawlessly. I don't say this payment have any issue. Again,
Mm.
okay, I'm clear about this. But again, uh, you know whenever you want to make a payment, you should have your device with you. If your device is not with you, you can't make any sort of penny out of from your
Well,
from your account. Let me answer this.
mhm.
Okay, 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 Singh. Go ahead, go ahead.
Well, what I see the future of devices will be these big handheld 6 inches devices will won't last in the future. We will definitely have, wristbands which will act like our screens, and
Mhm.
anybody can carry a watch which will actually be a smartphone, and we already have those models. So at that
It is
time,
there, like
everybody will
Apple
have
watches are having this thing.
yeah, yeah, I'm talking about an actual wristband which will
Hmm.
be your entire
Even
phone.
Ring is there. Even Ring is there. Digital
And
rings.
that is
And
NFC based, guys.
what I think is okay. Let us imagine. Okay, you get people. Your app is big, and the other players like Google Pay, Phone Pay, Bharat Pay, everyone sees that okay, this is something which is actually good, and
Mhm.
they are actually having more database and more people
Mhm.
with them. What if they actually copy this? Because they will eventually very easily copy this.
Okay,
And
is
at the
yes,
scale
yes.
they will copy and the scale they will actually execute this will be larger than what you will do. So I
Exactly.
guess there's no, I say which we call the MOAT,
Okay.
MOAT. So
See,
just
yes,
explain
I
me
got you. I got
this.
you. I got you. I got you. First thing, your everyone, okay. Let me answer this. The second one. See, Google Pay and Phone Pay can copy this, but again, if they started right now, again they will gonna fall behind this, because the data and the the model we have, we already working on it. We are trained on it. Particular face type of data. So we have already a certain sort of age. Again, they have huge capital, huge database user, but again, that data don't have any facial data with them. So they can't compete us. They will take again 1 year to just I would say come behind us and in the same market if they started right now. So we already we all because it's not about like you are in the market, but what we are doing is a different ball game. Again, phone pay and other whatever the payment system we having in the market, they all are device based, and we are completely switching from device to digital system, which is we are developing our own AI. So, and that AI particularly trained on what data we are doing, and fine tuning with that
Okay.
particular thing. So we will go ahead of them again. So competition will be going to be coming into the market, but again, far best, far more, behind they will be.
Actually,
But
like I
Okay.
also wanted to answer this. Like
Mhm.
basically, this kind of platforms, just like Google Pay, Phone Pay, they are working in a very standard way, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So it is very difficult for the big MNCs to
To
copy
switch.
a very single thing, right? A
Yeah.
single feature we can say. So like
well,
it's a
I
like
say
yeah.
that
Yeah.
we shouldn't actually, underestimate those people because
Yeah, but they are
at
not going to
what
Yeah.
change
Yeah.
level
completely
are
change
they? They
their
know, they
business
know,
model.
they know what is actually being done or
Singh
what
and
actually is the
Jatan,
future.
I
They're
mean,
already
I
actually
Like
Singh
in
and
the
Jatan,
working on
sorry,
what will
sorry
be the
for
future of
interrupting. I mean,
payments.
everyone want to ask questions. So if you
Yeah,
want to discuss
let
more,
them let
I will
them
give
let them.
Manish number
Okay.
and we'll discuss. Sorry.
sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Arshad, you want to ask something or anyone want to ask something? Please raise your hand and ask. Anyone, please go ahead.
Uh, okay, I would just like to answer one more thing. That Mr. Singh has raised a thing, like why someone want to switch from the Google Pay, Phone Pay, and anything. See, guys, we have a system, and again a UPI thing, but again, do we really like think that we own our money? No, we don't. Our money is owned by our devices. We are just medium to make those transfer. Otherwise, if the device is not with me, I can't. I'm totally like abandoned. Nothing is with me. That's true, guys. So and that and Tansorpay is like make you like give you liberation from the dependency on the device and own the particular things. So that's what we're doing.
So this is like an user perspective. When we come to an technical perspective, So this is also true. Even RBI and the major fintech have already said this. The authentication layer requires a lot of improvement. So the best authentication layer that you can get into system is get a face recognition or a thumb impression, right?
Excuse me, guys.
So yeah. Yeah.
एक्सक्यूज मी गाइस, मैं साजिम पावर से हूँ, और यानी मैं थोड़ा हिंदी में आपसे एक
हाँ हाँ
बोलना चाहूंगा,
बिल्कुल
चलेगा
हाँ,
ना?
हाँ
चलेगा।
ठीक है।
अनिल,
मैं एक्चुअली इंडिया में अभी अभी आया यहाँ इंडिया में,
हम्म,
तो मैं आपको ये बताता हूँ। देखो, आप ये आपका सिस्टम और ये सारा आइडियाज बहुत यूनिक है, बहुत अच्छे से है।
हम्म,
आप इसको कन्वर्ट कर सकते हैं। देखो, मेरा पर्सनल सजेशन है, आप फेस आइडेंटिफिकेशन किसी के पास नहीं है, आप इसको करें सिर्फ 18 से नीचे जो बच्चे हैं, जो स्कूल गोइंग हैं और वो है, उनके पास क्यूआर कोड पेमेंट के लिए उनको एक फोन अलाउड रहता है, ये रहता है। आप इसके लिए बच्चों को टारगेट करें, जो बच्चे रहेंगे उनके पेरेंट्स अलाउ करेंगे, और आप उनको उसके अंदर एक लिमिट कर दें भी, आप 1000 रुपये लिमिट रखो, 500 लिमिट रखो, आपके वो अकाउंट में रहेगा पैसा, आपको उसका उसके ऊपर वो पेमेंट के ऊपर आपको इंटरेस्ट मिलेगा, तो आप तो
yes,
2 महीने में 3 महीने में ग्रोइंग हो जाओगे।
यस अनिल अनिल अगेन वो आप अगर पैसे आपकी वॉलेट बना रहे हो अपना अपना खुद का, तो उसके लिए सर्टन बोलते हैं ना, ये कुछ कंप्लायंस फॉलो करना होता है। आई हैव दैट आइडिया
देखो,
एंड
नहीं,
यस यस
उसका
अनिल,
सुनो, एक्सक्यूज मी, आपको वॉलेट बनाने के लिए आपको अलग से नहीं रखना है। जो भी पेमेंट गेटवे आप यूज कर रहे हैं, जो भी उनके फादर यूज कर रहे हैं या मदर यूज कर रहे हैं, उसी पेमेंट गेटवे से आप अपना जो सिस्टम है उसको कंसीडर करके ऐसा ऐसा लगा के, अगर आपका बच्चा, आपने लिमिट सेट कर दी भी, वो 500 रुपये जैसे जूनियर कार्ड आते हैं, ठीक है, ऐसे ही उसको आप अटैच कर दें भी, मेरा बच्चा अगर कहीं पे 500 रुपये का सामान ले रहा है तो उसका फेस सर्टिफिकेट हो और वो पेमेंट हो जाए, बस इतना। अगर आपको चाहिए 1000 रुपीज तक का, तो 1000 लिमिट सेट करें, आपके पास वो पेमेंट वॉलेट के अंदर जो रहेगा वो आपके अंडर रहेगा पेमेंट।
अनिल आई एम टोटली एग्री विद यू। मैं वही बता रहा था कि हम वी हैव ऑलरेडी हैव अ प्लान सर्टन, मतलब हमारे पास ऐसा प्लान है ऐसे तरीकों को वर्कआउट करने के लिए। नॉट वो स्कूल गोइंग बच्चे जो जो कॉलेज भी जाते हैं उनके पास भी एटीएम मतलब अकाउंट्स वगैरह होते नहीं है स्टिल। मतलब मेरे ही नेफ्यू वगैरह उनके पास नहीं है, तो यू नो दे आर जुगाड़ू समथिंग एंड डूइंग दिस एंड दैट। So yes,
क्योंकि
I have that idea. And we gonna work on it in a later stage. Right now, we just focusing on to, you know, like make things possible. So yeah,
Yeah,
thank you, Anil, for the
great,
suggestion.
Amit. Nice question. Nice suggestion. This.
Yes, Mr. Singh.
Yeah,
Uh, well, actually, Anil actually gave a very good point. So I actually use FamPay. You guys know about FamPay?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes, fine.
It's for teens. I'm still 17, and I use FamPay. And yeah, it's really a case when I go to school or my institute. I don't carry my phone. And if something exists for only the people who are teenagers below 18 who don't have any accounts or something, I'm genuinely telling you that you guys should target teenagers, because mostly those people don't carry phones in their schools and they have to make payments. And for them, that definitely would be a really good thing. You should actually target teenagers who actually go with the friends out, who are in the school, who come out, they have bel puri, ice cream, anything, but they don't actually have the phones with them every time. So
Correct.
this system should be targeted for teenagers. I guess it would be a very good thing. Just target those teenagers, because FamPay targeted teenagers like me. I don't have an account, but all those transactions happens through my number and through my FamPay account. So you just build something like that and target teenagers first.
I'm agree with you, Mr. Singh. Like I'm seeing this problem. I've told you that as my nephew are doing something like fanpage kind of
Yes, I
thing.
I also face I also
So
face them. I also face them because
so
we don't carry
yeah,
our phones to our schools and institutes, and
yeah.
we have to carry cash, and it's
And
really risky. We lost a cash in any way. And this like facial recognition system without having a device payments, that's actually really good for teenagers. I guess that's a really
and
good point.
and actually this is our pipeline too, so we're gonna work on this as well. So yeah, thanks for the
So what I'm telling you is like target like when will you advertise and the things like target
see,
those
yes,
teenagers. target
I am
those problems,
actually
like they are,
actually
what the ad will consider. They are outside the school, they don't have any phones, and they have to buy that ice cream. So what? They just use their face, they just pay, and they get out of there.
That's correct.
So,
That's yeah, yeah, good
I
idea.
have
so your
to
whole,
be
I guess, the whole marketing and the whole targeting of your applications has to be for teenagers initially. When it actually becomes a big thing, then you can actually target the whole audience.
Like yeah, we'll do the internally discuss and work on it again.
Yeah,
एंड
that's
सॉरी
really good.
गाइस, अगर यानी मेरा जो एक विजन था वो एक अलग था, और अगर देखो मैं यहाँ यानी अभी इंडिया में अभी है, तो अगर कुछ और आपको ऐसा कुछ इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए रहेगा बाहर कैसा चलता है, तो मैं आपसे डिस्कस करने के लिए हमेशा तैयार हूँ। और ये यानी मेरे को तो एक एज ए फाउंडर आप सबसे अच्छा रहेगा। हाँ, यानी कुछ अगर आपको ऐसे फाउंडिंग यानी फंडिंग में कुछ हेल्प चाहिए रहेगा, और आपको कुछ ऐसा चाहिए भी, आपको कहीं फंडिंग का वो है, तो मैं ऐसा कुछ चेंज कर सकता आपके लिए।
That's great, Anil. Thank you. Like we'll definitely gonna touch with you regarding the same.
So, Arsha, do you have any question or not? Just let me know.
No questions as of now.
Okay, so I think if you want to discuss more, then connect with Manish. I mean, that's a really nice discussion on a first meeting, and it's great. I mean, there are a lot more ideas come.
Yes.
And yeah, great thing, great. So just wanted to tell you guys. I mean, we have on a next week we have a different session with different founder. And if you want to be part of this session and learn from founders, definitely just ping me on WhatsApp, and we'll discuss. And I mean, schedule a showcase with you also. I am also want to do a showcase with someone who can host me. So yes, we'll definitely do. Also, I just request guys, please drop your LinkedIn email IDs on WhatsApp or on this call, so I can upload this video on YouTube and also on LinkedIn and ping you. If you want to do that, that's really help. Any other questions or any other suggestions, guys, about this meeting or about this showcasing thing? This is just our first call. I like to get a feedback from that also. You will get a feedback form also. Yeah, please.
Yeah, so like if we keep any limit time for all the persons who is going to showcase their very good, because all the time whole like Manish is only displaying all these startup things. So if we keep a certain time, like 30 minutes for each startup, so it will be very or 30 minutes or 10 minutes or 20 minutes like that. So this will be very like it will work out good. So even other person who is going to showcase that, so it will definitely helpful for them.
Understand. Cool.
On the
Definitely
basis
will do.
as the inputs what you have got, so you can as you are only mentoring all this, right? So you can suggest who wants to speak first like that, and it will be good, because day by day even we will get more add-ons. So this will be good. And Manish, your idea is very great. So this is very like it will be like good idea. So all the very best. And as Anil suggested, like even you can like parents can keep a limit to the people. So we can do all these limitations, and all the teenagers can do up to like only 200 per day, so they can use that amount.
Guys,
So,
literally, yeah. Pooja, I don't know your name literally, so I'm really sorry for that. But again, the feedback and you, whatever like the words you people have told me, this is like a grateful. Literally, as a founder, I'm learning and more about my ideas, and So again, yeah, this thing is demanding in the market. I love gonna acquire this market. So yeah, thank you for the like advice.